All right, we're at a problem number 10 now. We're getting close to the end, I think. Let's just take a look how many more we got. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We're getting close. Let's go back. And we're at problem number 10, right? I want to read it to you. It says a train leaves A for B, and A and B are 210 miles apart. So just kind of remind you that A is here, B is here, right? And it's 210 miles between them. Now, someone says, do I need to write that down? No, but you need to understand you just read that. And it goes on to say a train leaves A for B, so I'm going to say is going in that direction. And it's traveling a rate of 28 miles per hour. So I'm starting to see that this is a distance, rate, time problem. And since this is the first guy they're talking about, I'm just going to say it's, D1, R1, T1. And they clearly told me the rate. So it says a train leaves A for B, 210 miles apart, traveling a rate of 28 miles per hour. So I know this part. All right? After it has been gone for 1 hour and 15 minutes, another train starts from B and heads towards A. So I'm going to say this is the second guy they're talking about. I'm going to write down what they said about. Now, what I'm saying is that after it has been gone for 1 hour and 15 minutes, another train starts. All right, now, what I'm saying, they're talking about time over here, and you know what? I'm going to say, I don't know the time, by the way. So I'm going to say that if this guy is X, and again, I have to keep reading. I'm not sure this is going to be right. This guy would be X plus. He had a head start, right? And how much of a head start? 1 hour, 15 minutes. Well, 1 hour, 15 minutes is going to be 1.25 hours. All right, we go back and I don't know what the story is yet. After it has been gone for 1 hour and 15 minutes, another train leaves from B to A, traveling at 22 miles per hour. All right, now I'm hoping they're going to meet at some point. Yeah, it says they meet. Now, where would they meet? Over here somewhere. All right, so A's like this. He has a head start. He's traveling faster. B looks like this. He's going slower, and he started late. All right, so they meet over there somewhere. Now, here comes my problem. I need an equation, and I don't have one. I just have some facts written down. So what I want to write, I want to write the distance down for each of these guys over here. So distance for number 1 is rate times time, which is 28 times x plus 1.25. I want to simplify that though, and that's going to be 28x. And I want to point out, if I'm going to do 28 times 1.25, it's going to be 28, which is 28 times 1, and a quarter of 28 is 7, which is going to be 35. So what's his distance going to be? He's going to get 28 plus 35. I'm sorry, 28x. I can make eraser out. Whoops, eraser, not a scribbler. So 28x plus 35. I want to point out 35 represents the head start he has, and 28x means he's going to take distance for each piece of time that goes forward. All right? And then what's the distance for B? It's pretty simple, just 22x. Now, before I do anything, I want to claim to you that it's probably a good idea if you can visualize what's happening over here. And this is the distance of the guy that left A, and this is the distance for the guy left B. And if they meet, their distances must add up to 210. So I'm going to write that down now. So what do I get? I get 28x plus 35 plus 22x would have to be 210, the total distance, because they met. Let's see if we can solve that. And what do you get? Let's see, 28, 30, 40, 50. X. I'm going to subtract 35 from both sides. let's see, 175, right? And I'm going to divide by 50. And what happens to a lot of students at this point there, they get to a result and they think that's the answer. I don't even know what the question is, to be honest with you. But I do know X. It's 175 over 50. And I can reduce that by dividing by 25. 2, and let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 halves. So it's actually 3.5. I'm not saying that's their answer, by the way. Now, someone says 3.5 what? Well, if you go back and just look at your story, it's hours. Now, by the way, that could be their question. May not be their question, but I'm going to say, and how many miles from B will they meet? So really what they're asking for is, how many miles from B did they meet? I don't know. I really don't know. But I do know that's the distance that the guy who left B. And what's that going to be? The distance is going to be 22 times 3.5. I'm going to do the arithmetic. 22 times 3 is 66. And a half of 22 is 11. Fairly simple numbers. 66 and 11 is 77. So it's going to occur at 77 miles. All right? End of story. All right? This is a kind of simple problem. When I say simple, it's simpler than the one that we had prior. That's for sure. All right? Thank you so much for paying attention.